Hey everyone, in this video I just want to show some quick tips for using Miiverse on your Wii U. So once you have your Wii U set up to the internet and you created a Nintendo Network ID, you checked your friends list and you accessed Miiverse, you might have some questions as how does it all work. So I'm using Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze as an example of how you would use Miiverse if you wanted to snap a screenshot. And as you can see, it's playing on my gamepad, but it's also playing on my television. So in this case, let's say this was the screen that I wanted to screenshot. What I would do is press the home button, as you see right here. Then you're given options. What I need to do now, before we get too carried away, you can post screenshots to Miiverse, but there's also other ways you can get those screenshots out to your social networks. But for now, we're just going to focus on Miiverse. So once you press the home button, then you get to this menu and you would press Miiverse. And as long as you're connected to the internet, you'll be able to access the Miiverse community that's associated with the game that you are currently in. It'll actually take you right to that Miiverse community. Now that was their splash screen, and it normally doesn't take long, as you see. So we're now in the Miiverse community for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And right here, you can scroll through other players' posts. As you can see, they're putting screenshots and spoilers just in case. You can click into them like I did accidentally. You can which is almost like if you guys are familiar with Facebook liking. And you have an icon on the side that tells you that the people who are posting actually have the game. So I apologize, I keep doing this. I'm using one hand, by the way. You can scroll like this too. So the touchpad is nice, but sometimes you don't want to touch all over the place, so you can do this way. You have player posts, which is what I just explained. That's what that checkbox is for, letting you know that's people that actually have the game. All posts, which would be the people that don't have the game that are posting on the community, either by accessing it via Wii U, via 3DS, or via a web browser on a computer or a mobile phone. And then you can go to popular posts. Popular posts are really cool because that just got updated to show popular posts by date. And you can scroll through there to see when that post was popular. Usually has some really fantastic artwork, because some people are just crazy like that and have the patience to deal with that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely them, comment, and if you have any notifications, as you see I have two here, I would just press the notifications and I would see who notified, like as far as a or comment, and you can go right from there and keep the conversation going. Simple as that. And well, in this case I didn't do, I went there and I got distracted from my initial goal, so I apologize. But as you see here, there's a communities menu, so you can actually scroll through all the communities. And then if you want to, you can go to 3DS communities too. So you can go and look through all of this and post mostly text, because you're not actually playing the game. Since I was playing Tropical Freeze and I have my game still paused in the middle of this game, I can post to here and post a screenshot. So now I'm going to show you how that works. All I would do is press the post button, and this is what comes up. Now this icon is telling you that you can post a picture. Miiverse has been updated so that games that do not support sharing snapshots will have a similar icon, but instead of that circle on the upper corner of that icon with a plus, it'll have an X on the lower corner saying that pictures are not supported or snapshots are not supported. So if you're playing a game, the only example I can give you is a game on the 3DS which is Pokemon X or Pokemon Y, which most people would like to post a screenshot. However, for some reason, they decided that that's not available for that game. So when you are in the game, you press the home menu from your 3DS, you go to the Miiverse community automatically, and you try to post something on Miiverse. You can only post text or use this icon to actually draw, write, etc. So you have that to clear, that to go back. One. Different sizes. Different size erase. In some cases, that screen will also show you stamps, but you would have to specifically go into a game that has stamps supported through the method that they intend. And that's, again, another video at another time. So when posting, you have these basic, like, call them emoticons, I guess, to show your feeling towards your post. You can add a tag. Is this a question, accomplishment, impression, or no tag? These are specific to games. Sometimes they could be more, depending on the game. Like some games might have a tag for QR codes. And then, of course, if this is containing too much information, I really do recommend putting spoilers, because it's not fair to people who are playing the game, who just want a general overview of what the game's about, but then you're giving too much information away. So please make sure to do the spoilers. So now let's add a picture. In this part of Tropical Freeze, you have two options. The top photo is a photo that's being displayed on your TV. And then the bottom photo is what's being displayed on your gamepad. In this case, it's identical because it's mirroring the image at this point in time. But in most cases, there's two different things going on in the screen. That the gamepad is being utilized in a different way. So in that case, you might want to pick that instead. So it's as simple as picking, in this case, we'll say the big screenshot. And then here, I'm going to put I love this game. I'm going to put a winky face. It's not a spoiler, but this is an impression. And post. Simple as that. So I'm there. When as you see, it has the tag. If I want to search tags within this community, that's the icon that I'm pressing, and I can search other people's impressions. And of course, mine shows there still. So that's how you use Miiverse if you're within a game and you want to post screenshots. And again, you just have to take your time with Miiverse. It has a lot of potential. They're constantly updating it. There's a lot of things here that you can do. For example, more info. You can go to the eShop for this title. You can favorite it. And settings, I'm really not sure what that's about. But as far as your profile, if you go to your user menu, you have things you can do here. Update your profile, see who's blocked. You can search for users and actually follow them. You can always check Miiverse announcements, which is very important, because this is going to tell you when they update things with Miiverse. This one was just updated a day ago. So you can look through here and see what has changed and check videos, etc. If you follow a bunch of people, you can go into your activity feed, and you can see what they're posting. Just like a normal social network. So, you know, it's a little, I do feel, because I have a lot of people on my friends list, it goes a little slow to access the activity feed. Hopefully that'll become faster with updates. So, and the ones with the green check are actual people who like work at Nintendo. This is, I think his full name is Masahiro Sakurai. He is the creator of Smash Brothers. So his community, and it shows up here where his community is. That's the Smash Brothers logo in the director's room. He posts a screenshot a day, Monday through Friday. And this is his current post. So you can see a lot of people are sharing this. You can post pictures within a message, which is really cool too. So here's your main screenshot, and then here's another screenshot within the post itself. So in this case, only he would be posting because this game is not officially out yet. He's kind of just giving us a sneak peek. So that's why he's the only one that is posting screenshots, and everybody else gets to comment here. And if I want to comment, I can comment. But as you see, there is no image for pictures because we're not playing the game. The game is not out. The only way you're able to post images is by playing the game and then pressing the home button and going through the process I showed you earlier. So there's a lot you can do with Miiverse. It is fun. Some people, you know, it might not be for everybody, should I say, but I think it has its charm, and it's a community of people that are playing the game as opposed to other social networks that are just about everything else and maybe not be focused on games. So that's one positive it has. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.